Alright, I'm gonna talk about how Atriox, the character, and his origin is fucking stupid. Alright, here we go.
During the war, the Covenant used his clan as expendable muscle. Told them dying in battle would speed.
Alright, so obviously it's like a racism thing. He's like Operation Human Shield, like in the Civil War. They just threw the black people out there first. So, that's kind of fucked up.
40 to die for beliefs not their
So our hero here, Atriox, this poor guy, he has to work like a slave. He's basically like Spartacus. They, you know, treat him like shit.
Battle by battle.
And he has to fight on the front lines. And he's basically the guy that goes in there first and gets fucked. But apparently he's a real badass, so he's been able to survive this whole time. But he's you know, he's getting fucking tired of putting up with the Covenant and all their bullshit. So he's like, fuck you guys, pay me, or else I'm not working anymore, or some shit. So, I'm just kidding. Anyway, he's tired of working for the Covenant. So, yeah, this lady narrating here, this AI, she's talking about banishing him. They're gonna banish him? It looks like they're gonna chop his fucking head off. I guess banishing and murdering are the same thing, whatever. So, Atriox is defiant and strikes back against these guys who are enslaving him, the elites here. I don't know why the elites don't have guns. That's fucking retarded. Maybe what we're seeing here is just symbolism, and that's not exactly how it went down, but if that's the case, why even bother with this retarded looking shit? And really, every elite is getting raped here. There's not a single brute that gets killed. That's unfucking believable. This is fucking stupid looking, dude. This looks like fucking ridiculous horse shit. And I was showing my brother this shit because I wanted him to see how dumb this is, and he made a good point. He made a good point. He said that no revolt, no slave rebellion in history has ever been super successful to the point where they overthrew their captors completely. Like, look at the history books, guys. Spartacus got his ass kicked. He may have been a badass and everything, but he got raped in the end. It wasn't even close. He got completely shit on. He didn't make a dent in the Roman Empire one bit. They just took his ass down easy. Now, this is really hard to stomach, because at this part in this video, they talk about how he gained resources and hired mercenaries and created his own army that was so badass that even the entire Covenant couldn't put up with him.
His banished, raided Covenant resources.
And that's just fucking retarded.
Across the galaxy, growing in strength with each attack. Gathering
like he got mercenaries to work for him? How does that make any fucking sense? The Covenant has more money. They could have just been like, hey, mercenaries, we'll pay you double whatever Atriox is paying you. So fuck that guy. That's what realistically would have happened.
Never came close.
But no, he manages to get some kind of super powerful army that gives the Covenant a run for its money. The Covenant can't deal with this motherfucker for some reason. It's ridiculous. And I would just like to point out that the Battle of Halo Reach, where badass motherfucking Spartan soldiers, keep in mind, they are fucking way badass, got their asses kicked on Reach by the Covenant. So you telling me some revolting monkey managed to kick the shit out of the Covenant army from going from a slave being forced to fight on the front lines to an army leader that could actually kick the Covenant's ass? He went from trash to riches and totally fucking managed to impress that guy. But all of the Spartans of Reach and all of the UNSC technology and all of the UNSC fucking armies couldn't stand to save Reach? You telling me this one ape here is like way more badass than all of the humans and Spartans and that were on Reach? That's just too hard to stomach. Oh, and of course, this whole Atriox backstory was going on this whole fucking time, apparently, in the Halo franchise. And we just now fucking found out about it with this fucking game, right? Yeah. Okay.